So for today's video, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen this like rainbow underbrow thing on Instagram, and I've been meaning to do it for a hot minute, but I kind of wanted to wait until I could film and do it. So that's what we're gonna do today. And as per the usual, I am sick, so I'm kind of low energy right now. If you hear my baby on the baby monitor, I apologize. He is teething and needs a nap. So we're gonna start out with our concealer on the back of our hand. I've already done this eye because I wanted to be sure of where I was going to put the colors. We're gonna take this Wet n Wild brush and we're going to cut out under the brow. We're gonna carve out under the brow. Carve's the word I was looking for. So that way we have a sticky base for what we're about to use. We're going to use our Mermaid Scale Cosmetics Neon Loose Pigments because I am going to do this look with neon. Yeah. Whew, I am so shaky right now. I hate, like, I love spring and I love summer, but I hate when the seasons change. Because once they do, I am miserable. I just hate like the movement of the seasons. Once the seasons are here and they're settled, that's fine. So that was our neon red. I'm gonna grab a towel to wipe this off with because we're using the same brush for all the colors. It's just angled kind of flat at the end. It's a lot easier to keep my lines straight that way. Oof. We're gonna really try our best not to spill things. Move closer to the camera so you can see what I'm doing as well. Alright, now we're taking the neon orange right there. And we're going to start that halfway into where we had the neon red so that we have it nice and blended. And we're not doing any sweeping motions, we're just pressing. Done with that one. Also, you can use my code for 15% off on Mermaid Scale Cosmetics. It's GlamLamb, no caps or spaces, GLAMLAMB. She's having a really big, actually, by the time, nope, it'll still be up because I'm getting this up tomorrow. My brain's not working right now. She's currently having a pretty big sale where she's doing discounted, sorry, trying to make sure this is right. She's doing discounted glitter trays. So like a bunch of different glitters. She's doing a big discount on those, which you can still use my code with. So go check that out. I just did the neon yellow. Ooh, sorry, that's a horrible sound. And then we're gonna go into the neon green. I'm barely using any, like I'm just barely tapping the brush into here. Ooh, I'm shaking. It doesn't have to be super perfect down here because we're going to go back through and do another cut of concealer right underneath. Oh, that sound is so bad. Now we're going into the blue. Ooh, no. I'm so glad that was just the top got dropped. Ooh, forgot to wipe off my brush. I can only hope that this turns out as good as the first eyebrow did. It's like I have to do one so I can practice and I know what I'm gonna do. And it turned out really good. Alright, and then we're going to use the UV Reactive Purple. It's not in the stack, but it is in single pan, whatever, I don't know. And we're just barely pressing this in at the end. There we go. All right. Oof. I'm so scared of dropping these loose pigments, guys. Like, it scares the crap out of me. Where is the brush? There it is. I'm gonna take our crease cutting brush and the mirror that I closed. Why did I do that? And we're going to why do I stop breathing whenever I'm doing a cut crease? Like, no, breathing makes me move. If I move, I'm going to mess it all up. And we're just gonna fill in the rest of the lid with concealer. Alright, then what I'm going to do, if I can find it, there it is take my powder foundation I'm just going to tap in with this flat brush and I'm going to start setting the concealer. And there we go. We have our neon cut creased eyebrows. Trying to decide what I'm gonna do next. I think, since my videos have been so short lately, and I haven't been doing foundation lately, I'm just going to do my full routine on camera. Might as well, right? So we're going to take our Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal, and we're going to coat the outer corners of our lashes. And then we're going to take our Wet n Wild Max Fanatic Cat Eye Mascara and do a couple layers of that. I think I'm going to add a coat on the other eye. It's not quite as fluffy as I want it. There we go. Oh no, I got it all over my finger just now. Lovely. And my nail. Eyeliner. I'm not doing like a wing or anything like that, just wanting the eyebrows to be their own thing. So I'm just gonna tight line right in the outer corners. Why does this eye look so much bigger than the first one I did now? I don't know. Alright, now all I've been doing with my face recently, since I've been doing the henna freckles, is just kind of putting a little bit of concealer over the bottom portion of my face, because that's where I tend to get a lot of my breakouts. Blend that in just for a teensy-weensy little bit of coverage. A little bit under my nose because that tends to get red. And we're going to take our Magic Star setting powder in shade Translucent. And we're going to go through and set the whole face. It is light, like it kind of has a light tint to it, which I like, especially for pressing underneath my eyes. And honestly, with my freckles covering up my acne scars and this powder doing its magic and basically making my pores disappear, I haven't really needed foundation or primer or any of that. And it's been really nice. And I do like to press a little bit of extra under my eyes just to add a little bit of lightness there. This is like my #1 product right now, is the Magic Star setting powder. It's absolutely amazing. So after I've done that, just go through with my regular bronzing. And since it's summer, I have been bronzing a little heavier than I usually do. Just kind of doing swirling motions around this part of my face. And it just kind of starts to carve out where my contour will be. It almost gives a transition for my contour. And it starts to shape my face. Contour with my Wet n Wild contour palette as always, which is on its last leg. Draw my line wherever I want my cheekbone to be. And in circular motions, blend up. sides of my nose just a little bit, and under the bottom lip. And then if my cheekbones aren't cut like I want them to be, I do another line just on this upper portion. Sorry if you can hear my TV. I've been watching Lucifer, and I didn't pause it before I started filming. Alright. We're not gonna do a whole lot of blush, just because I'm not wearing, may not do any, I can't get it open, there we go. Just because I'm not wearing any foundation to really pale out my natural blush, I'm just going to press a little bit into the cheeks. What are we going to use for highlight? I haven't used this in a hot minute. This is the ColourPop. What is this? I like your... No. Give me more pressed powder highlighter. This has been in my chest, my palette chest for a while, and I haven't really used it. So we're going to use it today because it deserves it. Setting spray. I've started spraying my brush, well, when I remember to, before I highlight, just to give it a little extra. What I think I'm gonna do is start out with the shade Extra. It's kind of orangey, but not like incredibly dark on the skin. But it does have kind of a pretty color to it. And I watched Nikki Tutorials do this, so of course I'm going to copy her. She said one of the ways to get that plastic skin look is to drag your highlighter down. I tried it yesterday. My skin didn't necessarily look plastic, but I was a lot more glowy than I usually am, so I'm okay with it. Because I already go a little bit insane on my highlighter. So what's the difference, am I right? It leaves a little bit of almost a coppery kind of color on my skin, but it doesn't look like too crazy, I guess. I mean, maybe it does and I just don't notice it. But on top of that, I'm gonna go in with the white shade, which is, oh wait, no, the one I just used was Bottomless, right? Yeah, the one I just used was Bottomless. This one is Extra, it's just the white shade, and I'm gonna focus that right on the high points. Because obviously I need more highlighter. Alright. Now it's time to decide on a lipstick. I don't know what I'm going to use. This is not something I came up with, obviously. This is a trend that's been going around the internet. I'm not sure of the original artist, but I do believe she used kind of a blue on the lips. But I don't know if I want to do that because I used neon instead of just like regular colors on the eyebrows. So, wow, this is really hard. I think I might just, no. Sorry, all this is taking me longer than I thought it would to come up with a color. You know what? I'm gonna do it. The original artist did kind of a bold blue teal kind of lip. So why not? That works. This is Mermaid's Blood from Jeffree Star Cosmetics from his Christmas collection last year, I believe. Yes. Anyway, this would be the finished look. I hope you guys like it. There's a little close-up. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And ring that notification bell so you know whenever I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!